All right, our favorite adventure traveler, Kinga Phillips, is back with a new adventure.
She went to India.
She went to India.
She went to the really interesting part of India that I like, that I'm really interested in, like on the Nepalese side.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Hi, Kinga.
Hi, guys. Okay, so you hear about India, you hear there's a lot of people there, but the food is great and the culture is lovely, so tell me everything.
You just said it, you nailed it. There it is. There's India.
And that will be our segment for the day.
Thank you very much for being with us.
So India is all those things. I'm actually shocked that this was my first time to India, and I've wanted to go many, many times over, and I've always been told you're either going to love it, you're going to hate it. And I loved it. You probably wouldn't.
I would not like it.
It is
Why?
An assault on the senses across the board. It is colorful. It is aromatic. It is beautiful. It is painful. It is. The people are gorgeous. Everything there. It is loud. It is vibrant. It's amazing. And I feel like I got a bit of a different perspective because, like Carlos said, the area that we went to is called the Parvati Valley, spectacularly gorgeous in the foothills of the Himalayas. So it's in northern India, close to the border of Nepal. So there's a big Nepalese influence on everything there. But it is.
But is it like congested and like when you see India, like on TV and in the movies, you know, it's always so crowded and
it is very much that. It is very much that, and it's beautiful. Like you can find the beauty in that. The people are lovely. The food is phenomenal. I split a pair of pants being there because breakfast, lunch, and dinner I was like, oh, and everything's covered in butter. I'm like, I'll have more. I'll have more. Give me more. Give me more. It's delicious, delicious food. The people are so lovely. I mean, the scents, the incense, everywhere you go is beautiful. You know, even the. I was, of course, enchanted because there are cows everywhere. The cows are sacred.
You love the cows.
I'm taking selfies.
Right.
But at the same time, you see these same cows walking around eating cardboard boxes, or this is awful, like walking with a broken leg.
Yeah.
And so there's a juxtaposition there. Like it is beautiful, it is spiritual, it is sacred, but it is exhausting when you see the poverty and you see, you know, the assault on the senses. Yeah. It's congested and trafficking and all those things.
So let's talk about Parvati because there's like the spiritual component that goes through that area that people really, really are attracted to. Tell me about that.
Yes, well, you knew that, and that's amazing. So the Parvati Valley is known as this very sacred spiritual place. The Parvati River runs through there. There are a lot of sacred holy men called Babas, and some of them, like everywhere else, are very authentic, and some of them I think are kind of for show for tourists. There's business and spirituality anywhere you go, but very much so, a lot of people, it's a big backpacker place, Kasol, and then we did this trek. It's 8 miles to a place called Ganga, and it's this camp in the mountains where you wake up with the Himalayas around you. Spectacular. Wow. So it really appeals to those like seekers, the spiritual seekers, those trying to find themselves. Lots of young people everywhere, but really beautiful. Super, super spectacular place.
Okay. Who would you suggest if somebody's watching thinking, okay, maybe this is for me, or India's on my bucket list, or, you know, who would be the right fit for India?
Someone who loves nature, someone who is very adventurous, someone who is culturally open and interested in seeing like something that's probably out of their comfort zone. And you know, I feel like it's a good intro to India because I have not been to, say, Mumbai yet, which I would love to do, but I think to do that and then work your way south is kind of easing into it a little bit more than maybe getting the hustle and bustle of a huge city like Mumbai right off the bat.
I would think the people who like go to India and want to see the Taj Mahal are different from the trekkers who want to go to Nepal.
Yes.
So you kind of had like a little bit of both, but I'm really interested in the trekkers because a lot of people go through the Parvati Valley and say, okay, I'm on my way to Everest.
Yes.
Or I'm on my way to base camp or whatever. Did you experience that in some of the people you ran into?
Absolutely. We met people who were riding their motorcycles from Nepal into India. A lot of people who like salt of the earth people. People who want to experience something very different, very much towards the nature skewed demographic. Like this is less about, you know, huge monuments and taking a photo in front of that, and very much more about spending your day trekking 8 miles into the mountains in pouring rain and then sleeping in a tent with horses and cattle all around you. I know you're.
I was going to say
right now.
Lost me like a couple minutes ago.
I would like that.
I loved it.
Yeah,
For me,
that,
loved it. Loved it.
So, but I've also seen in India these beautiful marketplaces.
Yes.
Did you go?
Yes.
Tell me all about them.
They're gorgeous. They are
Just
colorful.
tell me about the shopping. That's what I want to know.
So the beautiful, colorful, wonderful.
Yeah, that's what I always see, the color.
So inexpensive.
Really?
Like beautiful scarves, and you know they tell you the price and you do your little calculation and you're like, that is $6. And it's
Right.
this gorgeous cashmere scarf.
Oh my gosh.
Something beautiful. Woodworks, metalworks. The craftsmanship there is
beautiful.
stunning.
I'm a
Truly.
big fan of Bollywood. Did you see any Bollywood movies while you were there?
I did not see any Bollywood movies, although they are playing on the plane. And when I turned on my TV, there were a few lots of singing.
Dancing.
There's really a lot of joyousness about their music and their
That's
and
the
their
culture.
crafts
Yeah,
and their
that's
culture, right?
Yeah, that's the culture. That's the people. Everyone, like even people who have so much less than what we consider, you know, average here, right? You can say that a lot of people there live in poverty, and they all are inviting and warm and smiling and happy and joyous and
Great.
colorful and take pride in themselves. Like it's a beautiful place. It is for specific people, but it's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Okay, so fly into where?
You fly into Kasol.
Okay.
So you would probably, like, I don't even remember where we came in from, but you would probably go to either New Delhi. We went to New Delhi, either Mumbai or New Delhi, and then you fly to Kasol, and the landing is like this.
Straight down.
It's like flying into Aspen because you're flying into a valley with huge mountains around
That's on my bucket list.
There
It's
it
one of the
is.
places I want to go.
All right.
Kinga. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Kinga.
Thanks for the preview.